everybody, to the final after show of Gillette Drafted Season 5. Thank you just for joining us throughout this entire journey. It's been a lot of fun.
It has.
We're here kind of Oscar style, me and Bianca. How you doing, Bianca?
I'm pretty good. I'm sad we don't have a red carpet, but
We should, but
mind.
we'll blame Will Farquharson again for that.
As usual.
We're in the midst of a party, obviously, because Anthony Bruno has just won Gillette Drafted Season 5. Bruno! We got a lot of people here celebrating. Everybody's in a good mood. So Bianca and I are just going to talk to a few different people and get their thoughts on the finale. Very quickly, Bianca, initial thoughts? Awesome.
obviously, it was
Awesome.
amazing. I was in the control room, again, almost in tears.
It was amazing.
I wasn't breathing.
So we have a hashtag every week. Of course, if you noticed, there was no hashtag this week. So we're giving you the hashtag now. The question is, what should Bruno's first assignment be? So as you know, jump on Twitter, let Bianca know. She'll be following along. We all will, to try to figure out what Bruno's first assignment should be. So I guess we should talk to the man himself. Can we get him out here, Anthony Bruno?
Is he still here? Is he partying?
Yeah, I think he's still upright. There he is, Bruno. All right, buddy. Thank you, man. Come on, have a seat. Have a seat.
Here you go.
So I know we talked a little bit about it, but has it sunk in a bit? It's been, I don't know, a few minutes. How are you feeling?
I feel amazing. I mean, just seeing my face up on the screen, Anthony Bruno, Canada's next sportscaster, it's nuts. I remember watching it last year and then seeing your face pop up on the screen, and it was just, I'm like, wow, that would be pretty cool if I could do that in season 5. And I'm sitting here right now, and it's unbelievable.
What were your thoughts on the big, I'll say, twist when you were told that you have to have one final assignment? What did you know that was coming? What did you think?
I had absolutely no idea that was coming up, but I was so fired up for that last challenge. As soon as they told us, you know what, you got to do a teleprompter read, do that update, I was like, yes, if there's one challenge that I'm going to knock out of the park, this is the one.
What are your feelings when it's you and one other person there and you're staring at Greg Sansoni and there's the dead silence?
It was brutal.
Waiting.
It's nerve-wracking because I've watched pretty much every season of Gillette Drafted, and Harrison did such a great job. And I told him this, seriously, from day one, he was one of the guys that I said, oh my goodness, if I want to win this show, I have to beat Harrison Bourdon, because he was consistent throughout the whole process, and just standing next to him at the end, I was waiting. I'm like, Greg, just tell me I'm drafted, please. And luckily, he picked me.
I used to do that. Do you send the subliminal messages saying, you just like, Greg, say my name, say my name, say my name.
Absolutely.
I saw you over there getting kind of your first interview, I guess. What was that like? You were beaming, but what was going on? What were they asking you about?
They were just asking me about my life story, you know, like what it took for me to get here, and it's just, it's crazy. I can't even believe I was in that situation. I was the guy that dreamed about getting drafted. I wanted to play in the NHL, seriously. I don't know who watched that episode, but I think it was episode 5 saying I wanted to play in the NHL. That was my dream. I wanted to get drafted, and you know what? This is a pretty good consolation prize to be drafted as a sportscaster.
Yeah, I can tell you right now, you're probably not going to make the NHL, but maybe you'll get to
that's
call
not
a game one
happening.
day.
You'll
Like,
go to
oh
a
no,
few
yeah, I'm
games.
getting chirped for that, I guess. Like, so, what's next? Have you spoken to your parents yet? Have you spoken to your sister? No, we took your phone, eh?
Yeah, you guys stole my phone, and it's been blowing up right now.
I'm sure.
I can't wait to get back to everybody. The support has been amazing the entire season, and I said it to you during the show. It wasn't even just during the season. It was back when this dream originally started. You need that support from your family and your friends, because without that, there's absolutely no way you can make it.
For sure. And I'm even being told that Twitter is blowing up with congratulations for you winning this. It's so amazing. We have our Twitter hashtag saying what you would like your first.
Yeah, your first assignment. What if you had to guess? If you had to pick, what would it be?
Oh man, you know what? It's got to be something with the Leafs.
Oh, easy, easy, buddy. If there's anything
what?
I know, it's gonna be something with the Blue Jackets. Take it easy. Like,
I don't care what they give me here at Sportsnet 360. I will gladly do anything they ask me to start out.
so I just got a message in my ear. Do you have your phone on you right now? Were you giving back your phone?
Yeah, I have my phone actually. It's in my back pocket.
You want to
right
make that
now.
call? Call your parents. Put them on speakerphone right now. We're doing this. We're doing this. This is what happens when you do a live after show. We're calling the parents right now.
Wow, okay.
Call them up. I'll hold this. Do your thing.
Okay.
We'll get them on. That's it.
hope-
What, yeah.
Hopefully,
Yeah. The entire population of Woodbridge is watching this right now.
My dad doesn't say anything crazy.
Yeah, just tell him, let's do this.
If there's anyone that's gonna go crazy,
Let's
it's
get
my
him.
dad. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Dad.
Oh, I think you have the wrong number.
Hey, believe it or not, you're live on the after show right now. They just made me call home. So don't say anything crazy because you're live on sportsnet.ca/drafted right
Oh,
now.
like a pro! Like a pro! Yeah, he'll get there.
Hashtag Gillette.
Yeah.
So how's it going? How did it feel watching it? Hello? Hello?
Yo, you should see
Hello?
the tweets. The tweets that are blowing up the phone right now.
Hello?
Yes, we're here.
Oh yeah. So how did it feel watching it? Say something. Everyone's waiting for you to say.
Nerve-wracking for us. I can imagine how nerve-wracking it was for you when you were down to the last two and they gave you that other challenge. I was confident that you were going to win that last challenge.
How about mom? How did she feel?
Oh, your mom was sleeping. I had to wake her up.
Yeah, right.
That's the support that you need to win Gillette drafted right there.
Beautiful.
Do you know how many people called us and want you to take them out now that you won the prize?
There it is. There it is.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I'll have to, set something up. Maybe do a little get together, a little party or something.
Okay, dude, say bye.
Yeah, all right. Okay, it's time to go. But I'll talk to you guys soon.
Congratulations. You deserve it.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks to Sportsnet.
Oh, look at the whole family knows how to plug the station.
Thanks a
That's
lot.
amazing.
I'll talk to you guys soon. See you later.
So, no, have you thought about that at all? Obviously, like one of the big benefits is this that you get a cash prize from Gillette. Have you thought about what you want to spend that on?
I have no idea.
Leafs jersey?
You know what? Right now, I think I might just put it in the bank.
Oh, that's not exciting at all.
Put it away, make a good decision. I don't know. I haven't even thought about the money. I don't even care about the money. That's why I got into this industry in the first place, because this is what I love. This is what I'm passionate about. The money, I could care less about that.
Well, there's not much in it. Yeah, exactly. That comes from the boss man, so you know that's true. Okay, Bruno, we're going to let you go party. Is there anything else, Bianca? Last thing, I'm so proud of the guy.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Bianca.
You're awesome.
Guys, round of applause for Anthony Bruno. Gillette drafted, season 5 winner. Get out of here, buddy. Go have a drink.
Yeah, get to drinking.
Okay, so now if he's willing to come up, we'd love to talk to the runner-up, Harrison Bourdon. Is he around? Can we bring Harrison out? Where's Harrison at? Have a seat. Don't worry, we won't make you call your parents. Don't.
That's cool.
No, I'm joking.
I don't have my phone
No,
anyway.
so Harrison, I know it's got to be tough. This all just kind of happened. Can you describe how you're feeling a little bit without?
At this point, I'm okay. It was obviously not the intended result, but I'm as good as I could be at this moment.
Do you see what a great job you actually did on this season and how everything that Greg said in the final judging was true? How you and Anthony really were neck and neck, and it was splitting hairs between the two of you.
Of course, I have huge respect for that guy. I think that he obviously deserves to win, and I wish him the best. And I do believe that, of course, Greg was being genuine. He wouldn't not be.
Yeah.
It just wouldn't make sense. So it's humbling to know that I was that close, and that I have nothing but great feelings about this entire experience.
Look, I know that you were pulling for Harrison. You loved this guy the whole way through.
The whole way.
Is there anything you want to ask him now that he's sitting here?
I just want to know, you guys went on such an amazing tour, a trip with each other. What are you taking away from all the challenges that you did, all the
Great
time
question.
you spent together?
Great question.
What I learned about myself, and I learned what I'm capable of, and if I can come out good from this, there's not a lot that I can't accomplish later on in life. So I learned from it the most. Yeah.
I know it kind of just happened, obviously. Have you thought about what the next step is for you? I mean, obviously it's not going to be being the winner of Gillette Drafted. So what's next for you? Are you going to give up the sportscaster dream?
No, no.
You're good at it.
Like I said, in my final interview, I caught the bug, and this is, I mean, I've loved sports all my life, and this is something that turns out I'm kind of okay at.
Yeah, better than okay.
So yeah, I want to try to hit the ground running, and like Bobby Ryan said, I'm coming in hot. So we'll see if I can make something out of this eventually. So. Yeah, I don't have any hard feelings from this entire experience. It's not what I wanted in the end, but you know, I can't be anything but grateful.
Was there a specific moment from the road trip that's going to kind of live in your memory forever? I think I know what it is, but I want to know what you're going to say.
You know, challenges aside, it was meeting these guys. Like, a lot of people don't understand. Like, we're almost a brotherhood now, and that's not fabricated in any way, shape, or form. I have so much respect and love for these guys. When we all got together tonight and yesterday, it was like we're just back in the old, back in the saddle.
Yeah.
We've become so close that's what I'll take away from it. It was time sitting in that cramped van, and Sid Sixera will agree with me, badly painted.
Oh,
van.
easy! You're taking shots already.
He'll go off.
Yeah, fair enough.
But no, it was sitting in that van and driving those hours and getting to know each and every guy, and that's what I'll take away from it. I mean, challenge-wise, getting to speak with Daniel Negreanu, one of my idols, was right up there.
I remember the way your face lit up though when you were in Cooperstown. I remember that when you walked out of there, you're trying to hold it together. To me, that was such an amazing moment, Harrison. Honestly, dude,
I'll never
I
ever forget that experience in my entire life. I absolutely won't. I have to go back.
One of the things that I loved about the ending of the finale is I gave Bruno a chance to say thank you to everyone who supported him. Do you want to take that chance too now? I know there's so many people.
Every single person that voted, liked, shared, tweeted, supported me, hated me. I don't care. You were watching. You cared, and that is all I could absolutely ever ask for. I want to thank my mom and dad. Actually, William Vaughn, who actually made me audition, a friend back in Vancouver, and I wouldn't have if it wasn't for him. My girlfriend Leah, she was right beside me the entire way. She almost loves sports more than me. So no,
maybe she should audition for Gillette Drafted season 6. Anyway, no.
She's
okay.
Yeah, maybe she would destroy people.
Yeah,
and I'm not kidding.
She has the edge.
All right,
because
She
yeah,
does, yeah. But just all the people, the cast and crew, you guys, it's just been an amazing experience, and I have nothing but grateful and humbling feelings.
Guys, one more round of applause for Harrison Bourdon. You competed really well, man. Thanks so much. Go have a drink, relax, yeah? So now we're gonna keep the train rolling right along with
What do we got?
the legend himself, as I called him. He chirped me a bit, but it's true. Let's bring him in here, Greg Sansoni.
Legend.
The legend. You are now.
Hey,
Come
what's
on.
with the red or burgundy pants every episode?
Okay,
Like you're the fashion person.
Okay.
You think I haven't mentioned them?
Okay,
Yeah, I
these are
know.
stylish. These are stylish. Greg, you don't know now. You're kind of beyond these years.
No, I am.
This
True,
is
that's true. No,
There you
you're
go.
right, you're
You
right.
see this with the skinny
Yeah.
tie? Come on.
Those were never in. Yeah, I get it.
I love
have
them.
to say, I own a pair of red pants. I wore them one time, saw myself in a mirror, and was like, these are garbage.
Anyway,
deal.
I can wisecrack about my age. I can wisecrack about your
No, I
burgundy
love it.
pants.
So, yeah, thanks, Cam.
Cam.
Okay, so Greg, do you have any kind of? I know you said a lot on the finale. Do you have any
Yeah.
overall thoughts on how amazing this season actually was? Because it was.
Yeah. No, it really was. And what made it really stand out to me is it wasn't just what the guys did on the air in terms of their performance and the challenges, but it was just how they got along with each other and how they didn't really make it into the typical reality show drama that has been known to happen even on this show.
Yeah.
But, and one of the pieces of advice that we gave them before they went on the road trip is, remember, this is an extended job interview. And I got the sense from all 6 of these guys that they took that seriously. And, we really didn't know coming into the start of this week who was going to win this. We had a really good idea. It had come down to Harrison and to Anthony today. And, I walked into the building and I had a conversation with Jackie, and who's going to win? We still weren't sure.
So I really want to know, when did you decide? Was it after the updates? Or did you have a feeling?
We had a feeling when we actually sat down before the show started.
Okay.
We thought, you know what, we really should what we didn't want to happen is we didn't want the final challenge to decide who was going to win. What we also said is that we really thought Joseph needed to be in consideration right up until the end. And it was one of those things where, see, this was the debate we had. So they did the last challenge. Well, what if one of them bombed, right? That's what we were actually worried about, that we didn't want that. We wanted all, you know what, it worked out perfectly.
It did, because they all nailed it.
all
They
three of them
nailed it.
nailed it. And we were worried about that. And that's why we stress on the show that it's not about one update. It's not about one challenge. It's not about how you perform on one day. In fact, oftentimes, you really learn about somebody when they mess up. And it's how they bounce back. And that was I think that was the one thing about Anthony, is he wasn't perfect in the competition.
He had his struggles.
He had his struggles, but he bounced back every time. So that's, to me, what made him stand out. But like Joseph and even the guys who were eliminated right out of the gate, all three of those guys, they really, I thought they showed themselves well, and they deserved to be here. They really did.
Absolutely. Now that Bruno is going into a new job, one that you know extensively about, you already told him not to expect big money. What are some other...
And I was just talking about in general in
I know,
broadcasting.
I know.
Right, Maddie?
I agree.
Okay,
I'm not even in
Bianca,
broadcasting.
I know.
I'm in the industry. I agree.
No, but the hashtag is, what should Bruno's first assignment be? Can you give us a hint? Do you have any inside information? Do you know what Bruno's going to be doing? Can you tease us a bit?
Well, basically, we picked the last challenge to do the live update because we thought that is something that he will probably end up doing a lot of in the early going.
That's awesome.
Right? And actually, I think that I look at the way those guys performed in the live update challenge, both O2 and Bourdon, they nailed it.
They nailed it.
Right?
All
So
three
they
of
were
them.
great. But this season was awesome. I got to tell you, you did an awesome job.
Thanks.
You did a great job in this after show. Jackie and just the whole crew and everybody working on this show and our partners from Gillette, right? It all comes together and it's the team that puts this whole show together to make it work. It truly is our favorite project of the year to work on. And I said, I was joking around saying, can we start season 6 tonight? Can we start the search? Because it really is, it's turned into such an extensive search for us.
It's a year-round.
It was a year-round thing.
Yeah.
I look at Teddy over there, who tried out 5 times, right? And we looked at his tapes early on, and we said, this is a guy who can probably be here, but he's not ready yet. He goes out, he does everything that you ask him to do. He comes back, puts in his time. Anthony is a guy who we remember a few seasons back trying out. I remember seeing the video, and we thought, this guy is he's too young.
Too green.
Too green.
Yeah.
And now look, he's the winner. So for those of you who have tried out in the past,
Keep coming.
and you were close,
Keep coming.
you know what? Season 6 might be your year.
Greg,
Wait,
thank you. No.
well, no.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was gonna let
What
the
are you,
boss man
dusting
go.
me
I
off?
was-
It's fine. No, it's
I'm
fine.
getting the kick Sansoni out of the chair in my ear. Go
It's
ahead.
You know what
fine.
they were calling him on the set? Ron Burgundy Pants.
Oh my! Oh my! What
That's
a
amazing.
third-degree burn.
That's,
Go
I
ahead.
just want to let you know that if you want to start on season 6, I'm available Monday morning. I'll be here. I know you're not in this building anymore, but I'll be here.
We will call you for sure very
Don't
soon.
call us. We'll call you. Exactly.
No, you're in.
Is that not?
No,
are you
you're
not calling
in.
me?
I am calling you. You're
Okay.
in. By the way, interesting because even the way Bianca started in this whole process,
That's amazing.
she was a blogger who loved the show.
Did it in their own time. Put in the effort.
And Chris Barrow, the executive producer, we sat around and said, why don't we bring her in?
Yeah.
Like she does such a great job. We all read the blog. What was my nickname, by the way?
Angry eyes.
Angry Eyes. Yeah.
Fitting.
I didn't appreciate you and Jackie on the after show. Or was it the after show, the actual show? Yeah, it was the after show.
What?
Saying how intimidating I come across as.
You have an intense
Are you
look.
kidding? Are you kidding?
I'm not kidding.
Dude, you have presence. You're the boss, man. You're intimidating. You are.
Oh, we're like buddies. We hang out. We joke
Now.
around. Well, yeah. Well, that's what I'm talking about.
Not at first, Greg.
What do you mean not at first?
Not
What
the
did I
first couple
do?
times. Remember every time I'd come into your office,
Yeah.
I would just start sweating.
Yeah,
I know
well,
you
that's
noticed. I'm sitting
Yeah.
there just pouring sweat, being like, I should just leave
Now
this
I'm
office.
sweating knowing that he actually knows that I called him Angry Eyes.
No, that was good. I actually enjoyed that.
Okay, we got to move on, actually.
Okay, sorry,
so I
kick
gotta
me off.
say thank you. Okay, thanks so much. Where's Jenny Seiler, our wonderful Gillette representative? Jen.
Woo!
Yes.
In a gorgeous dress,
Yes.
Jen.
So before we even begin, it's amazing having Gillette as part of this thing, and I obviously have now worked with you guys for a year.
Yes.
I'm so grateful. How important is it for Gillette to do this show?
Oh, it's huge.
It
I
is.
mean, you know what? And it really kind of hit me today. I think what's so cool is that we are able to give someone their start and give them their career. And like you, Mally, you were always so grateful, which we love. And you're like, thank you, we'll do anything. And you've helped us and you've done so much for us. You hosted Curtis Joseph and Tavares like 2 days ago, you know? So it's like you get to do a lot of cool stuff, and we have a local Gillette spokesperson who can speak for the brand right here in Canada, and that's really cool. So it means a lot for us.
How did you like being on the show? Because you were a big part of the show. You were a judge there at the end.
Yeah.
Did you like it? You loved it.
Oh, I loved it.
Of course you did.
And it's cool because when I would tell people, it's like when you dance with someone really well, and they're a really good dancer, they just kind of lead you. And when you're sitting beside guys like Greg Sansoni and Jackie and Cam, you just fall into place. So it was really fun. Yeah.
Do you have anything?
I do. I just, for myself, I've never been a Gillette brand ambassador, so I'm wondering what's included. Like, what's some advice that you can give Bruno going into this new role that not a lot of people know what's entailed?
You know what? I would just say be who you are. Because at the end of the day, we chose Bruno because he can be a great Gillette spokesperson. And what did he exhibit? He exhibited confidence, presence, he was authentic, he was strong, he didn't get rattled. He made mistakes, but he picked himself up. Yeah. He was a real guy's guy. You saw him bring Corey to the game when Corey was down a little bit, so that was cool.
That was an amazing moment. That said a lot about Bruno. It did.
Yeah.
Really, to us there in the moment and watching it back, it says a lot about his character.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you mentioned that.
And that's really important because as Gillette, you are kind of, a guy's got like a team captain is what we call them.
I'm definitely a little bit sad that my year of being a Gillette spokesperson is wrapping up. But I'm so happy that I know Bruno's gonna take the torch and run with it. I think you guys made a great pick.
Yes, thank you, and thank you for being a great Gillette spokesperson. And can we thank Jen Lowe too, who is the heart dreams tweeter, is obsessed with this show.
Jen Lowe is such a huge part of the thing. Obviously, everybody at Gillette, Pam Bailey, everyone at P&G. Porter Novelli, everybody. It was really, as Greg was saying, a big team effort.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you.
So thank you. Okay. Man, I feel like we're at an Oscar party here, eh? We're just so we're gonna keep going with our next special guest. Oh, here he is. Oh,
Big Red.
Oh no. Only
nice cup. Classy.
things are about to take a 14A turn from this PG-13 show.
Hey, Matt Merlot, meet Bob Beers.
Okay, hey, easy there. You mean
I mean what?
Stevie Soda Pop.
I mean,
there you go.
yeah,
Okay, take the mic.
Sal Silo.
You know what to do here.
I know what to do.
Okay, so before we get into things,
Take a drink.
Yeah.
thoughts on the overall season. It was wicked, eh? All 6 guys were solid.
In all seriousness,
Yeah, go.
without cracking dumb jokes.
Yeah, go.
Sansoni and me were talking about it. At the end, when Jackie won, it was a party because we know, even though Ryan was awesome at the end, we knew Jackie was going to win. This year, let's call it out for what it is. The 6 guys that were there. Sorry, Greg, I didn't realize we're getting serious. The six guys that we had. No, these guys were money in the bank, and he's right. There was no BS. Like with the final 3, you could make a case for every single guy, and I think every single guy will have a gig, hands down. Hands down. I have faith in every single one of these guys.
What do you think about Bruno? I mean, obviously you're happy that he won. What do you think he's going to do? Do you think he's going to have a long career here at Sportsnet? Do you think he's going to be able to nail these updates right away?
It's a no-brainer for this kid. You saw the competition here. They all lined up. No, the funny thing is, I'm actually mad at Greg and myself. And that competition was too easy for guys that were you know what I mean? It was a simple update between the Steelers and the Ravens. But I'm thinking, they kind of laughed at that update. That tells you the class of the guys that they had there, right? So bottom line is, Bruno's a young guy. But the one thing I've learned about Bruno from day one is this kid gets it. He loves sports. He eats and breathes it.
He does.
And you know what? It's kind of like working with Jackie, and I'll give Jackie all the credit in the world. People don't know this about Jackie. A lot of females in the industry, you know what I mean? They're like, oh, does she know sports? Does she know it? Jackie Redmond knows sports. She watches sports. I go out and watch sports with her, and she's actually legit. And that's what I'm trying to say. And Anthony Bruno is legit, and all the contestants are. And I tell that truth. I'll tell that to Sansoni. I'll tell it to anybody. These guys deserve it.
Do you like being a judge? Do you like being a part of this whole thing?
I don't know. It's kind of crazy. I know I'm a different type of judge, but you know what I mean.
You have your unique perspective, but I always feel like you're really honest with the guys. I feel like you assess talent.
Instead of calling human beings like thoroughbreds and comparing them to race ponies, I love being a judge. I want to thank Greg for making me be a judge. And honestly, the one thing that I get from every year that I've been doing it is you've been honest with me, and I give guys honest critique. Everybody has their own style. You have your own style. People don't understand this about Matt. Like when he went to the competition, this guy met me at a Tim Hortons. Hey, Greg, you got to listen to this one. This guy came over to me and said, what should I do? I think I'm about going into Gillette Drafted. When Renee, because he used to know Renee Paquette, our friend who works at WWE now. I go, Matt, the worst thing that can happen in this competition is you don't win. You love sports. You got a passion for theater. You got a passion for sports. Go and do it. What do? You won the competition. So the bottom line being, yeah, like, you know what I mean? You got to try, and that's the bottom line.
Really well. It's amazing. It's
a
amazing.
coffee and a cruller, and you got a job.
Yeah, I do it.
There it is.
Okay, Cam, we got to keep.
What? Who, me?
Oh, this thing. Yeah. You have to change it up, eh?
That's the chicken wing shirt. The other one's a little bit too tight.
Yeah.
There's popcorn shrimp over here. It's like Golden Corral.
Oh, dude.
Everybody gets fed.
The taquitos. I had 9 of them. They're delicious.
You gotta love the States and Golden Corral. All you can eat for $8.99.
Cam, I gotta get your girl Jackie Redmond in here. I gotta kick you off. I'm sorry. We gotta keep rolling, but thank you guys. Cam Stewart, the one and only. Thanks, buddy.
Bob Beers.
Bobby. Okay, none of that.
Get your cup back.
Okay, Jackie, can we?
Let's bring in the hostess.
Let's
with
bring
us,
it in.
hostess.
Yes.
What's
Okay, here.
up?
I know you know my Jackie.
Hi.
So
What's up?
the team is back together.
Oh yes, right. We're a team.
The after show. Before we get into all that sentimental stuff, do you want to say your thoughts on the season? I know for me and you, we were on the tour. It was emotional, eh? Like, how you feeling?
You know what? This has been as much of a journey for those 6, I think, as it has been for myself. I don't think I've ever put my heart into a project as much as I did with this. And it's not just because I was on it 2 years ago and all this stuff, but I just think we went on the road with these guys. I mean, we spent 2.5 weeks, 24/7, getting to know these guys. And that makes it difficult to be like, okay, we're going to pick you now, even though I know that you're all fantastic and you're all talented. And so, it wasn't BS when it came down to today. Like, the decision was very difficult, and I did not fully make up my mind until I said to Jenny Seiler in the makeup room, I might switch. Like, I don't know.
I'm glad
like,
you did. Yeah.
We'll see what happens, but I may switch. But no, at the end of the day, I really think that Bruno is a really talented guy, and I think that, the sky's the limit for him.
They did so many amazing challenges on the road. I want to know, which one would you have loved to be able to take part in?
Oh, great question.
You know what? It would be the warm-up challenge. The rap battle debate. What did we even call it?
Yeah.
I don't even know.
The Head and Shoulders Tag Me In debate.
Yes,
Boom,
there you
nailed
go.
It.
There
nailed
you go.
It.
And that's why you're a spokesperson. So, no, but it wasn't a big challenge, but that looked like so much fun. And then the Jays post game outside Yankee Stadium. Are you kidding? That would be amazing.
It was amazing.
Yeah, it was great.
Okay, guys, so we got to wrap up. I'm getting the wrap-up signal in my ear. I just want to say, obviously, to everybody who was involved, all the cast, the crew who was in part of the show, Andrew Corey, Brett Gonzalez, Teddy Jenner, Joseph O'Toole, the guys we didn't talk to.
The show's ending. Does that mean I get to go put my hat on?
Yes, you can go put your hat on. And obviously for Bianca and for Jackie, for everyone who joined us for all the after shows, thank you so much.
Thanks for tweeting.
For being a part of the whole thing. It really meant a lot to us.
It's been such a good ride. I'm sad it's over.
As am I.
Hello,
so we're gonna,
next year. I'm here on
until
Monday.
next year.
I don't care.
We're gonna leave you guys though with an amazing best of behind the scenes montage put together by our good friend and colleague Brody Thiessen. We love you, Brody. Thank you again. But thank you to everybody, the cast, the crew, everyone involved. Guys, have a great night. We'll see you next season on Gillette Drafted. Season 6. Bye, guys.
Sports competition, people. Who wrote this script?
Yeah, bro, we're in Cooperstown.
Brody, are you rolling right now? Is there a girl named Jess that was fitting us for wardrobe? Don't remember. I love my wife.
Just outside of Cooperstown, which was sick, by the way. I highly recommend Cooperstown to everybody.
And then we're on our way to Beantown, which is awesome. Good energy here. I can't wait to see what comes up next.
Well, the Southie waterfront is just awesome now. It didn't used to be this good and everything else, and now there's just bars everywhere that you can pull up to in a boat.
What's a good place to go?
What are you looking for? Remy's is a good drinking place. Tia's is always a great drinking place, which we're end in the boat, the back row.
Yeah, you guys want something to show? Bring the Canadians to Tia's while we're there.
Go to the top half of the seventh. Strides up there. Best walkout music in the majors for my money.
Pat Talib's like, well, I'll tell you what, he is looking good out there. He's seeing the slider, he's seeing the curveball, he's really found his zone.
I've also been told that I have a bit of a split personality. Because sometimes I sound like one person and other time I sound like other person. But you don't know, Brechin. When you got this type of deal going on, you gotta be running them things.
We can have a Sportsnet mic.
Yes, you have a mic flash. So guys, remember mic technique. Corey, I'm looking at you.
I love you too. It's all good. No. I'm gonna go. This is the guy right here. If there's one guy in this competition that I love, it's Andrew. Thank you. And I'm dead serious. Feelings mutual.
What's the remix to Ignition? Hot and fresh out the kitchen. Mama rolling that body. Got every man in here wishing.
She gave me a wink back, and then I think that we gon' have fun at my spot tonight. I like the bartender. She looked for me.
In classic Bad Luck Bruno form, it's raining. Bruno wins the challenge, gets rained out, but my boy Anthony is making the best of a bad situation, as you can see.
The girls. We love Anthony.
Good for people that's got their passports. Everybody got their passports. We're leaving the country very soon, and everybody needs to got their passports. Okay, man?
We're about to leave New York, but I can't leave without picking up my last sandwich at the 4th Avenue Deli. This place has been feeding me for the last week. Chicken cutlet, egg, bacon, and cheese. Can't go wrong.
How many of you had?
Man, I've had about 11 or 12. This could be the 13th sandwich.
In how many days?
And I believe it's been 5 days.
Feeling good. Feeling normal again.
Would it behoove us to do anything specific? Sorry, I couldn't hear that.
Yeah, it behoove you to shut your mouth. Yeah, let's go. This is not a drill, yeah.
This is when we start breaking hearts, crushing dreams.